Swizzy our comms guy. Actually, no, I better change that because Swizzy ain't our comms guy tonight. It's gonna be Angel of the North, Dangerous Dave, being your comms guy tonight. Or medics. A medic or metis? Metis. I don't know. Metis. Make lettuce. Metis the lettuce. Sorry, mate. Jamie, them smiley faces look like donuts on the emojis on the chat. I just thought I'd mention that. I'm hungry now. Yeah, I forgot how to open the streams lobby even. Doing good, mate. Not too bad at all. Just trying to get the streams set up, audio is set up. If it sounds alright, just let us know. But looking at the bars on my mic, I think my mic could be too loud. Just let us know. Obviously, I can't hear the actual stream. I'm just hearing the game. It kind of right. I'll drop the mic volume down a smidge. I'd rather have it good. I'd rather not hear myself, to be fair. Hello. Right, is that any better? I've lowered the volume in mic. I'm kind of hoping it's better. Looking at the bars, or the audio bars, it looks a bit better. Looks a bit more even. Now you're a bit. Oh damn! God damn! Right, in the middle. Testing. Testicles, 1, 2, 3. It's too low now. Yeah, I've just put it halfway, or in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To be fair, I thought I read it. Now you're a bit too slow. I thought, how am I slow? All sounds good. No problem. Thank you very much. Danya-san. Wax on, wax off. Right, I better open this lobby. Does it sound good for you, Mr. Jemmy? Will do, boss. Will do. Tad higher, just a little bit. Right. Testing. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yo. I'll be back where I started, I think. Yo. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's pretty much like 1 decibel lower than what it was originally. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I can actually see that now. Why is my chat there now? Good enough for me, mate. Alright, I need to get the lobby open. Right, who we got? I'm literally going to mark these off as I go here. If I get any kids shouting in the background, I do apologise. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of that chat on the screen. Don't need it. I've sussed out the chat stuff, by the way, just so you know. Don't need the chat on the screen as long as I can see it. Oh Christ, everyone's coming in now. Right. Doug is in the Merc. Mr. Rolly's in first time. Oh hey, well done, mate. Uranic. Mr. Mem Gamer 6 is in. Good man. Mr. Pizza Delivery, nice to see you, mate. Debut race, aye, Mr. Pizza. You've done alright during the flappers and stuff, so I'm sure you'll do fine. Who do you think going to win the race tonight? Oh Christ, who we've got here? Honestly, the thing is, Doug's reserving, so he's a good driver, and I don't know. I mean, between, I think it's going to be a hard one. David, KFC, Doug. I think they're going to be top 3. But obviously Doug's reserving, so can I even say him? Who else we got? Percy, obviously Percy. Actually, damn it, I should have said Percy first. Percy, David, and Wi-Fi. That's me 3. Alfie racing tonight. I don't think he is, mate. He was going there, but he's got to go to a party. Which is a bit of a shame. KFC, I'll invite him there. If you're on, yeah, he's already in, man. Duh. Right. One, two, four, five, six, seven. Right, Percy, Achilles, Hockey's obviously not racing, but his mate Scott is. Oh, I don't know if his mate, but he's racing either way. And DeMarco Valley. Dodrick's in, man. Dodrick. No, he's not. Yes, I'm on comms, mate. Mr. Dodrick has arrived. So has Mr. Percy. Right. Oh, will do, matey. Will do. He can have my seat. I got the same error code as before, so I can't give him my seat. Still haven't trailed. So Achilles might not be making it. Honestly, these guys got flipping dial up internet or something. Right, so we've got a minute 10. Right, so Broila. Mr. Medic. Good evening, sir. Mr. Medic. Metis. Is it fucking Medic? It's gonna be Medic. I'm sure one of them is Metis. Medic. Mr. Medic. Right, Machiavelli. Is he in? He's not. I invited him. Right, I need some help. So I've got. But Achilles not making it. Percy Hockey's not making it. So let's get him up. I need. Jesus, Dangerous Dave, you are proper Northern. What, my son? You want a lolly? I have been tested. It's a fucking cold, mate. Oh yeah, get over it. Might have been a big thing when it first came out, but not now. Yeah, I've been tested. Fine, tested. Oh, cool. I've been tested for the flu. I've got the flu. Woo. Right. Right, 10 minutes. We've got Machiavelli. Is he in yet? Nope. Reese, he can just do one effectively because I couldn't give a crap. Brawina Wheel. I don't even know if I've got him. Come on, Browina. Ready for the game? Yeah, okay. Got you, mate. Got you. Right, Scott needs to be in the Ferrari, which he is. Reese said he was coming. Yes, Reese did say he was coming. And Barina's in. Right, so we're missing Reese, and Achilles is having issues. Has he sorted his issues yet? Let's find out. TikTok mother trucker. Right. Right, guys. If I go quiet at some point, it's because I'm probably ordering food for the kids. Sweet. Let's get it, boys. Good evening, hockey mates. Are you all right? What's up, fellas? We could be starting here, 7 o'clock, bang on. 17 minutes, what for? Yeah, well, leave without you, mate. Right, 14 people, and away we go. We'll have to leave it at that, I'm afraid. As usual, yes, I'll be there. And they don't come, so we'll have to sort that out, as we always try to do. Okay, I'm struggling, but I'm doing alright, mate. Good man. Nice one, mate. Mr. H will be back next week. Awesome. I know, we'll give you a seat. I hope everything's going alright. I know, obviously, we've had a chat about things and obviously what's going on, so I hope everything's getting better, mate. I really do. Right, see how we can. I've got some music in my lug at the minute, so I don't normally do comms, guys. I did a couple weeks back, but this isn't my thing, so I do apologise, and I'm going to keep apologising for it. Right, so welcome to Aeon F1 Racing League. I'll be at comms, Dangerous Dave. Normally, well, last time it was on Silver. It was Josh, I think it was. He used to do the comms, but obviously, if anybody wants to do comms, hopefully a good race. Yes, hopefully it's a good race. Track limits are going to be an absolute pig. So anybody on track, seriously, just keep clean. This is gonna make or break. Track limits guaranteed are gonna make and break people's races 100%. So we've discussed it in Discord already, and a few people agree that basically keeping it clean is gonna benefit over pace. You know, you can fly around as fast as you want, trying to cut corners, trying to get them extra few tenths, but you're going to end up an extra few tenths up, but you'll end up with 3 seconds every single time you get them track pens. And those 3 seconds are just going to get more and more and more. Keep it clean, boys. Right, I'll do the best I can with keeping on track of everything. But if I miss anything, I do apologise. Right, we've got the Red Bull coming out, and we've got the McLaren coming out. Right, so let's see what's Percy. I'll basically go on board with the first person out. because Percy is a hell of a driver. He's basically climbing the ranks at the minute. I'm going to check where he is on the actual standings because he's a hell of a driver and he's actually goal pace. Or very, 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 very close. I mean, if he was supposed to be in goal, but he couldn't make the Sunday. And he's a super clean driver, and yeah, so you definitely got to watch out for this guy. But a few guys on the outlap, so let's keep on top of him. If you struggle to hear us, if you struggle to hear the cars in the chat, just let us know and I'll change the settings because it does look pretty low. So anybody viewing, do us a favour, if you can't hear the cars too well, just let us know. I mean, that looks a bit louder there, but that looks really quiet there. Whoop, close to the wall there. Oh, I think you must have, yeah, he's forfeited that one. Obviously got track limits. These track limits are actually an absolute killer in Canada. Right, so we've got Bronya Wheel going. I think Percy's also. No, he's not. Oh, I'm gonna have to get these settings sorted. Right, purple sector. Yep, I think he's invalid. Is he invalidated? I'm not sure. It's difficult to tell. I don't think he has. You can. It's funny because you can tell the guys who was on controller and who was on wheel. And I've got massive respect for those guys in controller because I couldn't do it. So he's running seriously. No, he's off throttle. He's going to pits. Right, anybody who's in chat, do us a favour. Just I'm gonna have to change these settings. Why is Meta gone into us? No idea, mate. That's interesting. Why isn't Meta gone into us? They have track goes red. They haven't validated. No problem, mate. I'm trying to look. I'm literally trying to look at all over the place. Yeah. KFC 111.396. It's a good start. Percy 111.528. Mr. Pizza 111.745. Tell you what, Doug's 115. Doug, mate, what's happening to you? Come on, David, mate. He has me teammate. Come on, son. Come on, son. You can do it. Watch them track limits. Power, power, power. Go on, son. P4 112.955. So at the minute, I mean, my 2 out of 3 is not bad because I was saying Percy, KFC. I was saying Percy and KFC, and then David is the top 3. Michigan fan 112.966. I don't know why Metic's on Inters, to be fair. He's trying to save a set of softs, but that shouldn't be allowed. Well, I mean, it could have been an accident. Doubtful, but I mean, at the end of the day, he's not gaining anything by. He's just losing his track time for the qualifying. But I mean, other than that, I mean, there's no reason to save anything because once you get in game, you've already got a set of softs anyway. Really, it's only a short qualifying. If it was a long qualifying, I would say okay, fair enough. But it's a short qualifying, so he's got plenty of tires to work from. But I mean, he's going for a lap, like. I mean, if he comes up pretty decent, then I hate to say it, then he's obviously invalidated. Yeah, he's gone red. I see what you mean, right? Doug invalidated him out lap. He's had to go twice. Yeah, you lose a lot of time on that second lap. Those softs, an absolute killer. Why is saving softs not allowed? Well, exactly. Good point. I mean, you're not gaining anything by going on inters. You're just losing track time. That's all you're doing. I mean, there's no benefit. It's not like you know. Shouldn't be allowed to use tires for the conditions. Most leagues don't allow people to do that. I mean, if there was a benefit to it, I would say fair. But I mean, what's he saving? Because at the end of the day, even if everyone's going to have a set of softs to use new. They typically do. If it was a 100% race and you had a bunch of tires, yes, fair enough. That would be a bit crap. I mean, I hope he knows he's got inters on. Ouch. It's not like you're on it to do that. So at the minute we've got KFC, Wi-Fi, Daryl. Hello all, LSF. Hello Polo mate, you alright? Aye, so I apologise for the comms. What's up? Apologise for the comms. I'll just talk it through. At least the chat's not on screen today. So we've got KFC in P1, 111.396. You got Percy still up in P2. 111.526. You got Belmondo, who's dodging at 111.556. Missed that pizza delivery. He's doing well at 111.745 for his debut here at Canada. What's my race predictions? Well, I'm going to go. Well, I did say yourself, KFC, and David, but David's only running the 112.955 at the minute. I mean, Rolly's struggling a bit. I think I don't know if he's done any laps at all yet, but he's not got a time in yet. Six not got a time in yet. Bronya Wheels not got a time in yet. Metic is on softs at the minute, so oh, what's he doing? Is he holding back? Oh, they were gone. Dodgic's just running 111.310, just ahead of KFC by like 800ths of a second. It's not 800, is it 8,000ths of a second? KFC for the win. Yes, he's KFC is really good. Like it's playing a long game. Like he'll happily keep it clean and let people pass. Survive and barely, yeah. But no, my race predictions here are going to be. I mean, now Dodge's basically pulled a 111.3. I think that's basically changed everything. But my original prediction stands. I'm going to stick with KFC Wi-Fi, Percy, and I did say David because David does play a good long game too. Slow and steady wins a race, and especially at Canada here because your track limits are going to be absolute killer. I can pretty much see someone getting track limits in the first lap, 3 seconds, and then they'll try and make it up in time by just overcooking it, over pushing it, and by doing that, you're just gonna make things worse. Like people late, seriously late break for the pits, they get a 5 second penalty for that. Keep it clean from start to finish, and I think it'll be all right. Hey mate, what game is this? This is F1 22, exactly like Polo's just said. Come on, you're on it, mate. You can do this. You can do this. So we're still looking at Belmondo at P1 with 111.310. You've got KFC still in P2 with a 111.396. Percy still in P3 111.526. Blisted's P4 111.594. Mr. Pizza has held his place at 111.74, and everyone seems to be holding their place. The only person that's actually gained anything here is Dodgic. Cheers, going to tell the missus to cop me it. Good idea, mate. Good idea, mate. Honestly, if you want to get involved, just we'll run everything through the Discord. If you ask one of the guys nicely, they might actually post a link in the chat. You can speak to myself, Dangerous Dave, or speak to Jamie. We've got a couple of moderators, Josh Hobbs, and we've got Metic HQ as a moderator also. So if you want to speak to any of those guys, so tell you what, the best thing to do if you want to get involved is go to the website, which is www.f1racingleague.co.uk. If you do that, everything is there. We've got the Discord, we've got the Instagram, we've got the YouTube, obviously the Twitch, obviously. I might have missed something, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's all there. Everything's on the website. It's got the current standings, it's got the driver profiles, it's got the races, which I've uploaded every week. Silver and gold. So today is a silver tier. Tomorrow is the gold tier. And there you go, Jamie. Thank you very much. Posting the link. Appreciate it. Yeah, tomorrow's a gold tier. Tonight's our silver tier. But don't be fooled by the name. Although the gold tier are slightly quicker pace, you're talking very, 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 very little. I mean, don't get us wrong. You've got your crazy quick drivers, Jamie. You've got Shush, and a couple of others are crazy quick. But overall, you know, it is wheel to wheel hard battling between all tiers. But if you want to get involved, just follow that link. That Jamie's been kind enough to post on the chat there. KFC Wi-Fi, nice to see you in the chat, mate. Yeah, and we got. So still got Belmondo Dodgic. That's the 111.310. He's doing seriously well. KFC the 111.396. Still basically got all the same positions. Yeah, everyone's pulling back up the pits. Everyone's going for a second set of softs, I think, or it could be a third set of softs. Yeah, and I'm gonna probably take a guess and say a second set, but some people could be on the third. I'm gonna have to make that chat bigger. 2 seconds. If I can. Actually, know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the chat back in. There we go. Put the chat back in. There we go. At least that way the chat can get in there. Get into the actual stream. See who's actually talking. Typing. Oh, was he in the way? Good lad. Come on, David, mate. Come on. So this is my teammate in the Merc. He's When the season started, he was. I mean, he's still top of the standings in silver at the minute, but he's been struggling a few races lately. So I'm kind of hoping that this race is going to be the turnaround for him. Lovely turn, David. Lovely turn. Keeping it tight. Nice. DRS. There it is. DRS open. Beautiful. So the current silver standings, we've still got David on top with 125 points. We've got Blistered in P2 with 102. So Blistered's currently in P4 at the minute in qualifying. So he's on the second. He's second on the standings currently in silver. You've got Dodgic in third place, but bearing in mind Dodgic's DNF'd in 2 races since so far, and he's in third place at 100. So he's only 2 points away from Blistered. I mean, David's 23 points away in first place. He's 23 points away from Blistered, who's in second place. After that, you've got Matt, who's in fourth. I'm just reading the standings if you don't know what I'm reading here. You got KFC in fifth. You got Metic in sixth. Mem Gamer in seventh. CXBL, which is Rolly in eighth. Achilles in ninth. Demarcavilli in 10th. Percy's in 11th, but he's only raced 2 races. He won the last race in Singapore and got fastest lap, so he's definitely a one to watch out for. He's on P3 in qualifying at the minute. Percy's going to have it. I think he might. Like, I mean, don't get us wrong. I mean, if that Dodgic just pulled a 1:11.3, it could be a hard one. Like, throwing your wheels on the mediums. I think he's going to try and conserve some tyres, but 6 still not set a lap yet. So I think he could be struggling a bit. CXBL is out of the race, I think. Let's stay with Belmont and see if we can actually improve. See if we can improve his times. Not that he needs to, but if KFC hasn't got much to beat, mate. To be honest with you, so KFC is be absolutely gunning it right now. Any mistake from KFC, and he knows fine well he's just fluffed it. So his backside will be twitching, just hoping to God he gains an extra 10th. Oh, aye, shit. Teamwork. 6 has a quali ban. That's right, mate. Teamwork. I'm trying to concentrate on a million things at once. Aye. Well done, 6. It's been a busy day, Jamie. Give us some slack. Come on. I mean, to be honest with you could have done a lap, and I've been on the wires until you mentioned it. Right. So there we go. Belmondo a 1:11.3. I better screenshot that. Yeah, Belmondo 1:11.3. KFC 1:11.396 in P2. Percy's 1:11.5. Blistered's 1:11.5. I'll tell you what, this is really close. There's a lot of 1:11s, right? So this is going to be a hell of a hell of a close race, should I say? All right, quit your arguing in the chat because I'll end up disabling it. I don't want to do that. Percy will take pole and KFC will win the race. I think that's a good bet, actually. Because, yeah, I mean, KFC is going to keep it clean. This is all about, if you don't keep it clean yet, you're going to mess up. You're going to seriously mess up. You can hear that, VF. Well, I know I kind of blocked the mic, huh? I blocked the mic a bit there. Did that work? Is it that loud? Vaping's for mugs, don't do it. But at the same time, it's better than smoking cigarettes. So, all right. What's with the pit crew just stand there like dummies? I've never understood that. I mean, surely the game developers can think of a different thing for them to stand. I mean, I don't get it because the guys at the pit wall are moving around, but the bloody pit crew are just standing like dummies. I don't know. I don't know. Bloody EA. What can you do with them, eh? Right. Just as bad. No, it's not as well. It's not. It isn't. I mean, you know, it isn't as bad as smoking. I used to smoke. Right. Here we go. Come on, guys. Keep it all clean. Get this turn one out of the way. Formation, Belmondo. Don't be overtaken. Don't be overtaken. Every single bloody formation to overtake. Or somebody rear ends. My top three KFC. Big dog. Right, so as Jay was asking, read everyone's tyres out, and I will. So Belmondo is on mediums. KFC is also on mediums. Percy's chose for the hards. Blistad's chose for the hards. You've got DeMarco on these mediums. David's gone for hards. Mr. Pizza Delivery is on mediums. Doug and C's XBL's on hards. The Mem Gamer is opted for mediums. Michigan fans gone to hards. Bronia Wheel is on mediums. Medic and Sick is on hards. So, I mean, based on the great start, obviously the top two are going to should have the advantage, or they will have the advantage on this. But it'll be interesting because Percy's a damn quick driver, and if Percy can get anywhere near KFC, it is very, very mixed. I mean, if you actually mix it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 to 8, 6 of on mediums and 8 on hard. So, I mean, you've got the two McLarens basically, side by side there. So that's an interesting take. You've got the Ferraris at the back, unfortunately. Right, so let's see how this goes. I won't get excited at the start. I never do. I can't. But I'll just basically go through with the pack and let you know. But we've got to try and keep on tabs of everything here. Two McLaren boys on hards, no contact hopefully. Come on, boys, keep it clean. You got Medic and Sick at the back, just going to get lined up. I think Sick is just getting lined up right now. It's going to be a multi-21 for the McLarens. Well, we'll see. So Doug and Mem Gamer didn't quite get the park positions right. Right, here we go. Lights out and away. Come on. Or not. Why does I always do this? There we go. Right, so Belmondo's come on, keep it clean. I'll tell you what, I always get nervous at the start because obviously for obvious reasons, but so far, oh, got a bit of contact there. But so far, I mean, a bit of touch and go, but at the minute, that's pretty clean for everyone. So Belmondo is in P1. Percy took P2 already, so there we go. I mean, predictions stood, to be fair. He's on hards and he's basically took P2 straight off the bat. His teammate is a couple behind him, P4. But MM Gamer's had a spin, which is unfortunate, so he's got some catching up to do. We've got a safety car already. Is this a virtual safety car? I'm kind of hoping it is. I'm not seeing any flags for VSC. Surely it's on a safety car already. I mean, everyone's still on track, no one's DNF. So I find it a bit hard to believe as to why everyone's actually, as long as safety cars even being called. There we go, there's been a VSC. If it does tell you, I'll keep missing the damn thing. VSC, aye. Any idea how you know? Because I don't normally do the comms and I wouldn't even have a Scooby wet look. Who's got a 5-second penalty already? That's not a good start. Damn. Really? Right, so obviously the three of them must have had contact. 5 seconds for all of three of them. Right, full track map, no problem, mate. Got you. I'll do that. So those three have clearly had contact, which is what caused the VSC to begin with. Right, okay. I've got you, mate. I've got you. Right. See, teamwork. I don't normally do this, so that is the reason. That then 5 seconds are going to be an absolute killer for these guys. We've got Belmondo, which is a full 2.5 seconds ahead of Percy. So these two guys, Percy's got a bit of catching up to do. Yeah, 2.5 seconds is a fair bit considering there's actually 2 laps. Only 2 laps in. I mean, KFC is right up the backside of Percy, or at least 0.6 ahead. I'm going to have to try and keep on top of there. There we go. Dodgix hit 1:14.737. I'll tell you what, Dodgix, a bit of a fucking pardon me, French. A bit of a lone wolf here because the past few races he hasn't shown. Don't get us wrong, he's been quick, but he hasn't shown to be. He's always been a contender. But the fact he's 2.5 seconds of who's Percy, it's a hell of an achievement, and he's still gaining. I mean, what tires is that? He's still on mediums, isn't he? So that's obviously be why, but aye, I mean he's on the mediums. So when they switch over tires from hards to mediums to hards, then it's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to try and stay with a few of them. You got Doug, who's right behind Medic. Medic's been practicing this week, from what I gather, but he's got a lot of understeer by the looks of it. Medic is on full lock, but the car's not wanting to turn. Takes on the inside. Well done. This is going to be. Oh, where on earth is Medic going? Come on, mate. Get that place back. I'm just watching. I'm watching all the time share because I want to try and stay with the guys who are packed up tight. I don't want to be wasting time with. I mean, other than Wi-Fi, who's 0.6 behind Percy, you've got DeMarco who's right behind Blizzard right now. So I'll go with him. Oh my God, he's da 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 da. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Overcooked it. Damn, my luck is not with the air, mate. I know. I'm just reading the chat. Medium versus hard, I would have thought, but the pace is there for the Alpha. 100% it is, mate. 100%. I mean, these two guys, if we put them both on the same tires, I think these would be side by side for best part of the race. So when it comes to the switchover, it's going to be seriously interesting because the last few finishing laps, I think it's going to be super, super close. Especially obviously between Percy and Belmondo. KFC is creeping up on Percy. Yeah, he's not going to make that move. Nah, he didn't have the time. He didn't have the space. I'm just switching through here because my Don Machiavelli's used all of his ERS already just to keep up with the pack. I think Mr. Pizza Delivery is on the backside of Rolly CXPL. I'm doing my best to keep on top of everyone here, but like I say, the pack's slowly getting spread out. These lot are getting together, but DeMarco is hammering that ERS. I mean, he's just on the backside of David, but David hasn't even touched it. I mean, he's only got 10% remaining, but David's not even touched his ERS. He'll be keeping it clean. David's going to be waiting for the last few laps, I think, to keep that, or when he needs to, Let him through. You've got your ERS, mate. But David's obviously on the hard as well, so you'll be pushing that. He's still on the inside. I mean, he's went for it. Obviously, David's not going to have that grip compared to DeMarco. But like I say, DeMarco, you want to be. He's nothing on ERS, so and David's barely touching it. And I don't know what wings are running right now, but you want to watch them track limits, mate, because you could have actually went past that there. I'm surprised there wasn't a warning. There might have been. Only David will know that. Go Michigan! Well, 6 is DNF. I did not see that. Rolly's just spun. I think there's been some contact. Yeah, I don't know whose wing that is. Was that his wing? Some pieces of car. Yes, it is his wing. I don't know what happened there. Whatever's happened, if it's been an issue between drivers, obviously one of them will put an incident clip into the stewards. Obviously that'll go to the stewards. So whatever happens there, Mr. Pizza Delivery's gone to softs. I'm not sure if that's been his plan or that being an accident. I mean, the safety car, it is a full safety car. Due to Jamie's excellent advice with the full map, I can actually see the yellow car sitting on the track, so that's always a good thing. Right, so in the meantime, I'm going to just basically pause it for a second on my side. I've got a couple of things I need to sort out. Right, another one for Wi-Fi. Contact with Blister. You are kidding me. Let's see where we're at. Wi-Fi will be absolutely kicking himself right now. 8 seconds for Wi-Fi. He'll be absolutely fuming with that. Blister is out. KFC. Oh, Blister milk. Right. 2 seconds while get some food ordered for my daughter. Right, so here we go. Right, so Belmondo is up in P1. Percy Crawley P2. KFC Wi-Fi is P3 with an 8-second penalty. I'm assuming that's going to be racing in the pit lane, and is it contact? Maybe contact racing in the pit lane and track limits. He's dropped a few. Is he in the pits now? He's not in the pits now. So what's happened? Right, I do apologize. I'm trying to get some food here. Is that for me? Is it? Oh, just a coffee. Cappuccino. Right, so yeah, Belmondo is now in P1, Percy's P2, David's in P3, Oh, Christ. Right, I didn't see that, mate. Michigan Fan is in P4. Doug is in P5. Metic's in P6. Well done, Metic. Mr. Pizza's in P7 with 3-second penalties. Gainer is in P8 with a 5-second penalty. 5 seconds either, I think it's a pit lane. KFC's got a 3-second penalty. He's in P9. CZXBL is in P10. The Martin Valley's in P11. And Bronia Wheel is in P12. Wi-Fi penalties was track limit, staying collision with blistered. Damn. Position changes so far, I certainly will. Right. Right, so Percy's up 1 spot from P3 to P2. Doward's gone up 3 spots. Michigan Fan is up 7. Doug's up 3. Metic's up 7. Mr. Pizza's the same. The Mem is up 2. Wi-Fi has dropped down 7. CZXBL has dropped down 1. The Market Valley's dropped down 6. So, and Bronia Wheel is still at P12. I'm gutted for Blistered. I'm gutted for Sick as well, to be honest with you. It's just very, very unfortunate that it's happening. But obviously, just heard there that he had an issue with connection. He lagged, crashed into KFC. But yeah, I mean, people's connection issues can cause so many problems, and it's just crazy. I mean, something is unavoidable. Hardtail look really the better start at the minute. They do, mate. I know. I mean, look at that. The only person that's sort of held on is Belmondo. I'm surprised Belmondo hasn't pit, to be honest with you. But he's on. Get me on next. I don't. Do you want to get you on as well? Sorry, I'm trying to talk my daughter or something. Just so you know. But yeah, I mean, Belmondo not pitting then. He could have went to hards and hope for another safety car, and then obviously pull it and get softs on the second safety car. But I mean, mediums, 9-lap mediums. He's got. Mr. Pizza's on 7-lap softs, to be honest with you. So he hasn't got much life left in them at all. He's got a couple of laps left before he needs to pit. He's going to be losing a hell of a lot of time. So just watch Mr. Pizza dropping down on the grid here, because 7-lap softs against people with 9-lap hards, he's going to seriously struggle. But watching Belmondo here is going to be an interesting one, because he's got some fighting on mediums, aren't the best on 9 laps. 24 laps on hards wouldn't be possible for Dodgic if he did pit. I know, mate. I was just thinking if he went for waiting for a safety car. Right, I do apologise, but we're off here. I obviously missed that one there, but yeah, Belmondo is now on 10 laps, hards. But I tell you what, these guys are keeping it hella clean, because the only guys with the penalties really was pit lanes. Now, speak too soon. Metrics has got 3 seconds. Spoke too soon. I genuinely thought this was going to be penalty heaven, because of track limits being so strict and so crazy on this one. So the fact that these guys have only got, 3 seconds Wi-Fi, you've got Mr. Pizza with 3 seconds, you've got 5 seconds in Mem Gamer, and I think that 5 seconds on the. I was just going to go for the move there. 140 and 3 by Belmondo. I tell you what, he's still on those hards, all those mediums. I tell you what, silver tier guys, hats off to you, because of the fact that I genuinely, you are keeping it clean, and we've got our goal tier tomorrow. And I genuinely think by now in the goal tier, I genuinely think that they're going to have a lot more penalties by this time in the race. In the goal tier. That doesn't make them bad or worse drivers, it just means that they push so hard in goal tier that they take risks. They run the lines so close to the edge. There you go. Who was that? The Market Valley. Come on, mate. That was just stupid, I won't lie. You did not have the lane there. You didn't have. I mean, the other guy got through, fair enough, but oh come on, don't be doing that. Watch your mirrors, watch your map. I mean, at the same time, Metic could have left a bit more space. To be honest with you, I mean, I don't know where Metic's going. It's going really wide. He needs to get that break point sorted, I think. KFC, he'll be absolutely fuming. He's got some good lines, mind. I mean, I don't know what wings he's running, but he's seriously quick, and his lines are absolutely brilliant. He's got some time to make up. He'll be sitting in his chair in his seat, thinking. I mean, he's 3 seconds behind. What tires is he on at the minute? He's on hard, but he's absolutely flying. I mean, he's gaining time on Michigan Fan, and I think if he gains enough time, he's going to have him. He's going to have Davies, and he's only a few seconds behind Percy as a whole. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I mean, he's only 0.9. He's got DRS now. I mean, on this next year, this could be. I'm going to keep an eye on him, yeah, because this could be one for Darrell here. I mean, Darrell's absolutely planted it. He's got his DRS. Let's see if he can do this. I think he's running pretty low wings, yeah, so he may actually gain. Is he hammering the DRS? No, he's not hammering it. He's on the DRS on medium, I think. He just hasn't got the speed to get that to make the move. He's still got a DRS here. 3-second penalty to seize XBL. This is where the penalties start coming, I think, because halfway through the race, people are losing grip. Takes it wide. I mean, as soon as you start losing grip, you know, you've got to be braking that a little bit earlier. You can't go around the corners. It's obviously as tight as what you would normally. So this is when track limits are an absolute pig. I'll try my best not to swear. But yeah, so Belmondo's still in P1. You got Percy in P2, 2.5 seconds behind Belmondo. You got David in P3. So if he stays in P3, he'll be happy, really happy with that, because he's currently number 1 in the standings. So if he can keep on top of that one in P3 and just hold that, I mean, it's good points for him, to be fair, just to try and stay up. Oh, that's a bit wide there. Is it? Oh, contact between KFC and Michigan Fan. I mean, both of them continue. I don't think he's got any damage. I mean, looking at how he's driving, I'm not sure. But straight past Michigan Fan there, nice and clean. And yeah, perfect textbook. But KFC, I mean, he's got some time to gain on David here as well, man, but it doesn't look like 4 seconds. Who is that? I think that's the back marker, to be honest with you. It's got to be. The market value, 140 and 287 with the fastest lap. Well done. But he's gunning it as well, man, to be honest with you. Let's see if I can catch this. But yeah, I don't have any bad drivers. I mean, you'll notice that a lot of them keep it as clean as you can possibly can, and that's what we promote. But the reason that we made this league was simply for that reason, that you open lobbies an absolute pain in the backside. You can't guarantee to finish a race. Granted, accidents are always going to happen. They're almost unavoidable. But if you're watching these guys, you'll see that they give space when it's needed. If someone's faster than they are, yes, they'll have a bit of a battle to try and keep that place. But ultimately, if that person's faster, you know, they ain't going to be, I'll be straight to the point, they ain't going to be an arse about it. You know, they'll let them through, and that's what it's about. You know, showing each other respect. The chats in the Discord, you know, same thing. It's more of a community than it is anything else, which is absolutely amazing, and that's what we'll promote. So I'm going to go up with KFC because he's gaining now on David. That's not even David, because I've got it is David. Christ, I tell you what, he's gaining some time on everyone. Yeah, I mean, my predictions were KFC, Percy, KFC, and David were my predictions. So the only diamond in the rough here, shall we say, is Belmondo. I mean, I did not expect that. Yes, Belmondo is a quick driver, but from his previous races and such, he hasn't shown to be able to be continuous. So consistent, shall I say. I mean, this could be the turnaround for him. So he's been putting a hell of a lot of practice in for Belmondo. But is he going for a late turn? He is. That's a beautiful turn, mate. Absolutely beautiful turn, mate. And David, nice one for keeping the space, mate. You knew he had it. But David's going to be planting it. He's not using his ERS, David, mind. I mean, I thought he might have been. Up 5 places in his first race with us doing. I know, mate. We'll have to replace you. We'll have to make sure it's a full-time seat for him, I think. I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking. Would never do that. But yeah, I mean, Christ, if people stop, if people don't turn up, I mean, if he wants the full-time seat, you know exactly what we do with people who don't turn up. You know, regular racers, regular drivers, that's all we ask for. It's not a difficult thing to do. I mean, it's interesting because if you look at the ERS on a lot of the drivers, I'm going to start up at the part. I mean, I don't know. He's not really gaining a great deal, but you've got Belmondo has got 70% ERS. 70% ERS. You've got Percy who's on 22. You've got KFC on 25. I mean, he's really holding on to that ERS. He's not really touching it. And to be honest with you, does he really need to? I mean, he's in P4 at the moment. He's on hards. He's on 16 lap hards, and he's barely touched that ERS. I think he's got to set on medium, which just gives you a tiny bit of ERS every time you plant that foot on the heavy pedal. So I think he's gonna watch that track limits. He's got 16 lap hards. I mean, he hasn't got much life left in those tyres. He's in the pits. So Doug's in the pits with a front wing. Did I miss something? Was this an issue with him? He won't be too happy about that. I mean, Doug's pretty much a want to voice his opinion in the chat a lot of the time. So if that was somebody who caused that, then I'm sure we're going to hear about it. But I hope it wasn't somebody else who caused that. So he'll not be too happy about that. He'll not be too chuffed about that. It's going to be a close one, but yeah. It's got some catching up to do as well. I mean, the pack's starting now to get spaced out, but we've still got a lot of pit stops to do. So that's when it's going to change around, and that's when it's going to really start getting close battling on the second half of the race. You got currently you got Belmondo in P1. You got Percy Crawley in P2. You got KFC Wi-Fi in P3. You've got Dowd in P4. Michigan fan. Shout out to Michigan fan, hockey's best pal, or someone, I think he's his best pal or a friend of his. He's in P5. He is currently up from. He's currently up 6 places. He's actually claimed 6 places. He's gone through the roof. He's basically improved the most, or took the most positions since the start. CZXBL is in. Oh, he's got a 3-second penalty. He'll have to chuck, but that's other penalties coming. I'll be surprised if everyone doesn't get one. I mean, Balmona's keeping it clean still. Seriously clean. Pit stops are going to be happening around about now, I think. Be interesting to see everyone sort of pitting. I mean, it could be this lap. I mean, 18 lap mediums. 18 lap mediums is really pushing the mediums. Monteverdi is on the mediums with CZXBL on the hards. 10 lap mediums to 13 lap hards. He should have the advantage, but it depends on his setup. The no-shows from drivers in gold tier can be really annoying, as they're the less people to battle with. That is very true, mate. Very true. When we first started, we had basically 1 tier open. We started with like 10 drivers, and then obviously got a bit more. Throw on your wheel, 3 seconds, happy. But yeah, and then we filled the grid, then we opened up the other tier, silver and gold. Within silver tier, we got a full safety car. Throw on your wheels, DNF. Oh, there he is. Yep, so he's obviously spun. You can see what's happened there. He's went to take the S just before the start line there. And he's obviously overcooked it. I don't think there's anybody else involved. If there was, he would have clipped it and sent to the stewards. But yeah, it's going to happen. I mean, people run different setups. People have high wings, low wings. I mean, you can gain a great time. You can get a good time with low wings on this track, but you're not going to get past anybody on the long straights. You're better off sort of a happy medium. You can also do the opposite. You can run low wings and get a similar time because of the straight sections, but other than that, a nice medium is pretty much the one to go for. Right, so we've got Balmando pitting now. He must be going to hards. Must be going to hards. You've got Percy also pitting. He'll be going to mediums, which he is. And he is going to hards. You've also got Percy pit. You've also got Doward pitting. He should be going to mediums, which he is. We've got DeMarco. Everyone's starting to pay his mediums to hards. So this is where it turns around. And considering it's a safety car at the same time, everybody with the mediums has got the benefit, got the advantage here. But yeah, I'm going back to the comment from LSF because 100%, it's an absolute P take. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You know, we do our best to fill the grids, do the trials, do all of that, get everyone time, get everyone set up. I mean, we put the effort in, and we ask them over and over and over and over, are you going to race? You know, we need full-time drivers, this, that, and so on. Yes, we do. Yes, we are. Yes, I am. And then it comes to race day, and it's just an absolute P take because of this. Oh, I can't make it. I can't make it. Anything. Well, you know, it'd be nice to tell this beforehand. It just ruins it for everybody. And it ruins the standings. It ruins the champion. It ruins the constructor points. And you got people. I mean, who we got at the minute? I mean, you've got teams who are fighting their best, doing their best to get the points for the constructors and for themselves. And then you got people who let it down. The teammates let it down constantly. Dojic has pace. You're not kidding, mate. I know. He really does. That's currently Percy and P3 must obviously be AI, so he's obviously texting, messaging, and he knows what he's up against, yeah. But I don't think he was expecting that, to be honest. I mean, everyone's got their favourite tracks. You know, some tracks you might. It depends on what calendar you've got, because the first few tracks you might go, oh yeah, okay, there's the favourites. You know, and you got people who are sort of like lower half of the grid, and you almost forget about them because you're concentrating on the guys who are sort of top 10 or at least top 5. To be fair, and that's who we talk about mostly. And then when it comes to times like this, and then the next sort of 7 or 8 tracks that are in the calendar, you know, it could be that driver's favourite track. And all of a sudden you'll see that the people and the names, you know, and this is a perfect example. DeMarco, hello, how are you doing, mate? Everyone's chatting away now. Everyone must be AI. I mean, to be fair, it's the safest thing to do. If everyone goes in AI, you're not going to get rear-ended, that's for sure. Metrics at the back, unfortunately. Let's see what penalties he's got here, because I won't lie, everyone's doing really well regarding penalties. I thought there'd be a lot more, but KFC's up in P1 right now with on hards. If KFC hasn't pit, he's going to be a bit furious about that, I think. If I was KFC, I would have pit. Is there going to be another safety car? Hard to tell. Difficult to say. I mean, this is the second safety car, so there could well be. But whether that's going to be in time, is he going to pit now? Oh yes, I just realised that I thought myself, yeah, I didn't say a wing there. Last minute I caught a glimpse of no wing, so he should be pitting to mediums. But that's going to put him right at the back of the pack, which is a bit of a shame. But we know what KFC's pace is. And he may take this as a challenge, to be honest, because that guy loves an absolute challenge. Canada's my worst track by miles, mate. I'm exactly the same. Exactly the same. I mean, I'd be surprised if I actually finish tomorrow, to be honest with you. But yeah, KFC's got some catching to do. But he is one of the quicker silver tier guys. So he could actually consider this as a challenge more than anything else. Every time, well, through the week, we run 5 lap races just for fun. Yeah, he is very competitive then, or you know, it is for fun, but at the same time, you do want to try your best. And KFC is always one of them guys who wants to try his best, no matter what. He's a seriously clean driver. I mean, I'm saying that about KFC, but I mean, I'm gonna say the same about pretty much every single driver in here. I mean, Belmondo, Percy, you've seen how clean it can be. Yes, they've had a few incidents, but a lot of it isn't due to awareness. It's not due to sort of stupidity. It is just down to wheel, or people taking themselves out, overcooking corners and such. But yeah, the reason we started this league is simply because of the fact you don't want to join. You don't want to join a public lobby, and run the risk of not finishing. If you want to be competitive, you got to be in the league. If you want to join the Discord. Best thing to do is go to S1R8.co.uk. Every single social is on there. Oh, who's this? Oh, Jesus Christ! I think that's Medic. Is that Medic? It is Medic. That's not a good start. I don't know who he's been in contact with there, but he's got a platypus front end at the minute, and he's got a full lap to do before you even pit again. He'll not be too happy about that. I don't know what happened there. I hope it's not another safety car, because that would be nine more not. Everyone's away. I mean, Percy's up ahead, and P1 was the 1.5 second gap already. Michigan is in P2, P3. And absolutely storming. It's going to be interesting. DeMarco going to take it. I don't think he's going to take this corner. He's not going to take that. No, but you see that Michigan's giving him space. They're giving space on the left hand side, which is absolutely great to see. And what it's all about. But this is going to be interesting to see if he's actually going to take this corner here. No one's really hammering the ARS. I'm going to get off the screen so we can see what the hell's going on. Michigan's got. He's not going to take that. You can see him just spying there. He's spying, thinking he's going to go over it. He's like, no, it's not worth it. You can't do it. Not with that sort of distance. Percy Crawley's hit the fastest lap as a 1:14.085. I mean, he's on his mediums now, so which isn't surprising. But Belmondo's dropped right back there. P5. He's not going to be too happy about that. I mean, David's up in P2. Go, Davey. Woo, woo, woo. He's my teammate in the Merc. If he can hold on to that, he'll be absolutely. I guarantee the first thing that's going to happen, if he holds on to P2, the first thing that's going to happen after this race, he's going to send me a private message with a bunch of smiley faces on it, and probably a couple of hearts on there as well. He'll be absolutely buzzing if he can hold on to that. So my fingers are crossed, and my toes are crossed for David. I mean, you got a few people tight here. I mean, is DRS enabled yet? It won't be yet after 3 laps. Is it 3rd lap into the actual safety car? So it'll be interesting to see what these guys do. I mean, the MEM Gamer is obviously something's happened at the back earlier on involving these guys. We're 27 seconds behind Rolly. There we go, DRS enabled. He's not going to go for that, surely. No, he's not. I'll tell you what it is, though. I mean, the fact that you guys are bumper to bumper. Got a train going on here. You've got DeMarco smacking the hell out of that ERS. Just to keep up with the guys. I'm not sure what setup he's running, but he could be running sort of lower wings and he's just not keeping up the pace as much. But then again, if he had lower wings, he'd be keeping the pace fine on the corners. Is he going to go for it? He's going to go for it. He's got the speed, got the ERS hammered, mate. This is going to be tough. What's going on? Track limits, maybe. There we go. I mean, don't get us wrong. I mean, it's not the best. I mean, Belmondo, should he have yielded? Not necessarily. They could have both got round that. Had to be careful. It was not the best overtaking place. I mean, ideally it would be the case of holding back. But Belmondo did get the take there. I mean, he's gone from P1, best part of the race, up down to P5. Percy is now up in P1. You got David in P2. Michigan fan. Percy's got a fastest lap with a 1:39. Michigan fans in P3. DeMontevelli's in P4. Belmondo's P5. CZXBL's P6. The Mem Gamer is P7. Doug P8. KFC Wi-Fi is 9. He's got some catching up to do. A hell of a lot of catching up to do. He'll be fuming about that because he was up the top of the pack earlier on. Mr. Pizza Delivery Guy, first race with us. Keeping it, I was going to say nice and clean, but then I realised that his penalties got 3 seconds penalty, which is fine. I was expecting a lot more from most drivers, to be honest with you, but I think he's got off the throttle there. These guys have been racing through the week. Myself, Mr. Pizza, Wi-Fi, and a couple of others have been racing through the week, just messing around, having some fun. And they are really good drivers. It's nice. It's a pleasure to drive around them, to be honest with you. It's not one of them drivers where you've got to watch out, you know. Whoa, what was that exactly, mate? I don't know. Valley's got the 3. Oh, Percy's getting faster and faster here. I mean, Percy's now on the mediums. We've got a full safety car again. Right, it's okay then. So this is where Wi-Fi is going to have to come in. He's going to have to come. If he doesn't come in, I'll be very surprised. Let's see. He will come in. If he doesn't, he's made a mistake. I'm sorry, but you have if you don't go in. What? I did not see that. Why? Why? What didn't I see? How on earth was that even a thing? What happened? Hockey, tell me what happened. We're going to hear about that in the chat, and I'm going to actually have to watch out for that in the chat because I missed that, and that is, he would be absolutely kicking himself. I don't know what on earth happens there. I'm going to see if I can find the chat here and see what's happening because Percy, they should be disqualified for that. I'm not sure what's happened here, but we'll see what they say. So Percy lapping, he'll be going for softs without a doubt. Yeah, there's got a few people. The delta is so deadly. Yeah, everyone's pitting, everyone's going for softs. Perfect timing. I mean, you've got 7 laps to go. By the time that safety car comes in, you'll have 6 laps to go, and 6 laps to go on softs. Anybody who doesn't go to softs right now, I mean, you can stay out if you got these guys, Doug, Mem Gamer, even Metic. If you've got Mr. Pizza, same, you know, them mediums could see you to the end. But those on the lower lap mediums like Doug, he's going to stay out. Yeah, good call. They could hold on to it. I mean, DeMontevelli's in P1. If he holds on to P1, he can do it. But if you got David behind you on softs, I'm sorry, but you've got a difficult chance to hold on to that position. It would have been a good call to go to softs. But that is the joys of F1 because at the end of the day, everyone's got their own strategy, everyone's got their own reasons. And if he can just hold on to that P1 slot and defend, but at the same time, there's defending and then there's just being all out silly. So let's hope it's just defending that we'll see. End of the day, everyone wants to win. But if it's at risk of taking yourself or somebody else out, it's just not worth that risk. So it looks like Percy, something's happened between Percy and Belmondo. That's why Belmondo is out. I'm not exactly sure what's happened, but it looks as though we've got a couple of people disagreeing in chat at the minute on Discord. Percy thinks that he was brake checked by Belmondo, so there's a bit of discussions. I'm gonna have to intervene here. I do apologise, Mr. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this. It's on slow mode, I think. So, if you're wondering, I've just put the chat in slow mode. Actually, chance to be at best of all the damn chance because I just put this over. Right, so obviously there's been an incident between Belmondo and Percy. Currently we've got in the chats at the minute. Being discussed. Obviously, Belmondo's not happy about something that maybe Percy did, but don't know. But anything that's an incident gets sent to the stewards. So we'll like to try and keep the chats clean. We don't want any backwards and forwards, slagging matches, because it's just stupid. Everyone's heated in the moment when it comes to the racing because everyone does take it serious. And when it comes to incidents like that, you know, especially when Belmondo was up in P1 there, most of the race P2, P3 and such. Machiavelli, my AI went in. Well, that's what happens when you go in I. Oh, 2 seconds, that'll be the door. Right, I'm back. Perfect timing. There we go. David's in P1 at the minute on softs. He has got the upper hand here, massively upper hand here, but Percy's right behind him on a soft as well. So I want to stay with these guys. You've got CZXBL in P4. Right behind Michigan Fan. Michigan Fan is going to be absolutely. He's covering for Hockey at the minute. Hockey's man can't make it. KFC is back in the track here. I'm going to keep it at the front here because this is where it's all going to happen. You've only got a few laps to go. Percy is going to want the back end. If David gets this, I'll tell you what, it's absolutely tremendous drive from David. Keeping it clean, start to finish. And he's still keeping it clean. He's Percy's right on his arse. I ain't even going to hold back on the swearing. He's right on his arse. Is he going to go for it? He's not going to go for it. He almost had that, but you just knew he's on the outside. He's hammering that ERS, but I think David's going to be hammering that ERS as well. He is now. But Percy's not. Percy's holding back. I think he's going to wait until the last few laps because if David actually hammers that and only has a few, he's off the ERS now. I'll tell you what, it's good strategy going on here. You got CZXBL right on the back end of Michigan Fan. I'm not sure if they contact me there, but he got really close. The back of the pack starting to span out a bit, which is good. So I'll stay up ahead here just to keep on top of everybody. So David's in P1 currently. 0.4 behind is Percy. 2.5 seconds behind Percy is Michigan Fan. CZXBL is only half a second behind Michigan Fan. Oh, lovely take. Absolutely lovely take. That was tremendous to see. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think CZXBL lost his back end then. Michigan Fan has went on the side of him. I can't stay with him for too long because of all the action that's going up ahead. But yeah, there's going to be incidents going to stewards, yeah. There's a lot of DNFs going on right now. And everyone else is involved is just clean. Really clean. I mean, you've got... Percy's on the inside there from David. David's got 52% ERS. He's got 27, so David holds on there. I mean, David's going to really want this position for the points because of... Sorry, Tom. He's going to really want these points to stay on top of that number one position in the standings right now. But he had his doubts. David had his doubts before this race. I mean, and this is just blew the doubt out of the water because he's completely... I think he might have surprised himself here. Because he's doing way better than what even he thought he was going to do. But he's got a little bit of catching up. I mean, Percy, I'm not sure who was lagging there. David or Percy. I mean, David had a few issues on him. I think it was Azerbaijan had a few issues. So whether that's starting to show its face with his connection issues. He's been alright through this race so far. I don't know what warnings they've had regarding pens. I don't know if you can see that. I can go into the race direct and see that, but I don't want to miss this. I mean, Percy's got the edge. And they're both keeping it clean, so all they can do is keep it that way. And Percy's pulled the second on Dawid, but David's got DRS now, so he could be using. But Percy has only got 16%. He's got 36%. If I was David, I'd be using that ERS. He's saving it for the last lap. He's saving it for the last lap. Don't get those track pens, mate. Still got the DRS. I mean, you've got Mr. Pizza is up a place from Metic. He just flew past Metic there. His DRS open. Mr. Pizza, be happy about that. But I'm going to stay up ahead here on this last lap because David got 33%, Percy got 14%. And if he can hold that ERS with the DRS on that last straight, I mean, honestly, it's hard to tell if he gains, as long as he can stay in that DRS zone, which I think he might. I mean, right on the edge there, but Percy's gaining. He's just this detection zone. He's going to just catch this detection zone if he gets it. It's going to be so close. But at the same time, Percy's going to be pushing just to try and stay ahead. And Percy's all out with DRS right now. And David's not. He's out with DRS. I think he's lost DRS. If he had DRS, has he got DRS? Did he get detection? I'm not quite sure. No, he didn't. But David should be hammering that ERS, which he is right now. I don't think he's going to gain it. If Percy gets a penalty here on the last one, then obviously David's got it. But right now, I can't see it. Yeah, both clean. I tell you what, that was a hell of a race by Percy, and he's clearly happy about that. Absolutely tremendous race. Not who I thought was going to take it, to be honest with you. Percy was definitely up there. Actually, to be fair, I did say Percy, David, and KFC, but KFC is the only one that didn't. So yeah, Percy in P1, David P2, the Mem Gamer P3, Doug P4, KFC Wi-Fi P5, Mr. Pizza P6, Metic P7, and Michigan Fan P6. Hockey will be over the moon that because Michigan Fan is reserved for hockey. And unfortunately, we've got CXBL, DeMarcus Valley, Belmondo, and it's just gone off, so I can't read the rest. But the rest of the guys didn't finish. Yeah, Doug, good games, Mem Gamer. Got the last pen on the last lap, trying too hard. Mem Gamer, driver of the day. In-game driver of the day, that could change depending on what the votes say. But yeah. Yeah, absolutely tremendous race. I mean, unfortunate for some, I won't lie. Is the game even... The sound, I can't hear the game. Tremendous win. Well done. Absolutely tremendous. Right, so we've got Percy Crawley P1 in the McLaren. You've got David in P2 in the Mercedes. You've got Mem Gamer P3 in the Red Bull. Doug P4 Mercedes. I'm going to just screenshot this. No, I won't because it's just gone off. What the hell? Hold on. Doug P4 in the Mercedes. Yeah, he is covering for Swixey. KFC in the Haas, P5 Mr. Pizza in the Williams, P6. Metic is in the Aston, P7. Michigan fans in the Ferrari covering reserving for hockey in P8. CXBL is in the Alpine P9. Montevelli P10. Belmondo P11 did not finish. Bronia Wheel P12. Unfortunately, did not finish. Bristol P13 did not finish. Who got the fastest lap? Percy Crawley, and you got 6 in P14. Did not finish. Yeah. So there we go. That was round 8, Canada, for our silver tier. Hell of a drive by everyone. Unfortunate finish by some. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. This is Aon F1 Racing League. If you want to get involved, just go to www.f1racingleague.co.uk. Currently running 2 tiers, silver and gold. Silver's on the Saturday. Sunday is the gold tier, or faster pace tier. Plan to open up 2 more tiers, which will be bronze and platinum. So if no matter what you drive, what your pace is, there'll be a place here. We're currently looking for gold tier people at the moment, and we've got a couple of seats available. But yeah, if you can race on a Saturday or a Sunday currently, come join me. Come get involved. But yeah, thank you very much. Thanks once again. Peace out.